make sure you are the main character in your own life. And what I mean by that kind of consists of multiple points I want to make in this video. With I think the first point being something I've already talked about, but as a human being, you should never value someone else's life above yours. And you can not even realize you're doing this, but you have to sit with yourself and reflect on your life and that and just how you live in order to see that you are. And that in of itself can take multiple forms, but the point I made in the video was talking about celebrity worship, how you shouldn't place all this value on these people considered above you, because at the end of the day we're all human. And that's kind of a point I also want to make in this video. But when someone values someone else more than themselves and becomes so involved, so obsessed with their life, they indirectly take the spotlight out of theirs. And there's a common thought exercise you can do where for either like a day or a week, you just imagine your life, but with like a documentary crew following you around. What would they find? What would the movie be called? What would it be about? And for many people, that movie or that documentary would not even be about them. You know, they'd be in it, but they wouldn't be the sole focus, because they put more value on other people rather than themselves. You know, they don't chase after their own interests, their own goals. They surrender to other people's. But the worst part is they wouldn't even be the main character in their own movie about their life. And I think that is a very depressing thing that is common in today's world. But you have to reflect on it in order to be able to see it. But I thought it would be interesting to kind of put a twist on that idea, and instead of having just a documentary crew around it, it's the same thing, like a film crew or whatever, but instead the movie is being made just for you. And the only time you will ever see that movie is on your deathbed. Now imagine yourself watching that movie, watching that documentary of your entire life. I think most people would kill to have that opportunity, especially on their deathbed. But how do you think you would feel watching your life, watching your great achievements, your great failures, your great struggles, all culminate into this one production where you're not even the main character? You're just a part of it. You're not even the sole focus in a film entirely based around your life. I think that would crush me, because then there would be no way to run from it, no way to not reflect on it, and no way to not see the truth. It would crush me. And I'm guilty of this too, you know. I got really into like the NFL a few years ago, and I took such an interest in like the players' lives, and like I'm guilty of this too. But I'm not saying don't do that. That's not what I'm saying here. I'm just saying do it in moderation, because it would just, thinking about that thought experiment of the documentary crew following me around and playing it on my deathbed, that would crush me, knowing that I wasted time, especially in my youth, which are the most influential, to just place this value on so many other people when I should have been placing that value within myself towards my goals and what I wanted, rather than the goals of others or the fame of others.